Hi, I'm Grace Atherton. I'm currently a student at Thomas Edison State University. This summer I was privileged to go with Passages on their June 4th trip. While I was on that trip, and also when I came back, I was just overwhelmed by the positive feedback and the complete interest by so many people on posts that I did on Facebook. One of those posts that I wrote was about the hope, and Passages actually used that on their blog. Well, the inspiration behind that particular post actually started about 9 years ago when I first prayed to go to Israel and then purchased a passport, and I was actually hoping to go on a particular trip. For so many different reasons, that particular trip did not work out. Well, probably I would say it was November of last year, I had a friend approach me and she just said, if you believe God heard every prayer and if you believe nothing was impossible for God, what would you pray for? And she just encouraged me to write a list, and I did. And on that list, one of the things that I put on there was a trip to Israel. Well, about 5 months before this trip, I got a phone call from another woman, and she just said, I really feel like I need to pray for you. And as she was praying, she just said, there's a trip that you've always wanted to go on. And she stopped in the middle of her prayer and she was just like, what's that trip? And I was just like, Israel. And she just said the finances, all this stuff's gonna be taken care of. Well, it had been so long that I was kind of thinking it would even be still further out, but it wasn't. And sure enough, all those things got taken care of with this trip. Well, with the written piece that I wrote and also with the trip, I just realized that delay is not denial. And the prayers that we pray that sometimes are so personal that the only person that we can talk to about them is God, that He really hears those prayers and that He really cares, and that He can make hope out of any situation.